This one also?
That was the first one. Yes, but we did it. We did it. Well, we figured it out on the spot. do it
keynote
twice.
at DC as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
See you at the end.
No repeats in the back.
Play it twice.
Please.
No
for
repeats.
that one.
No repeats.
No, there are repeats.
You have to do the repeats.
Yeah. No double repeats. Not twice, just once.
Yes.
Very, very
Thank you.
In a minute, maybe not the air, then something faster. Yeah.
What was that, 1 minute?
Yeah, 1 minute.
1 minute.
How about the March from Figaro?
Which one? I don't know what she
Is
said.
it coming up? She
Figaro.
said March from Figaro?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good.
Yes.
We might play it twice.
Yeah.
Just be on the left. Okay.
Good morning. Before we get underway, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the Brooklyndian Quartet. They have been performing at our commencement ceremony for the friends and family members of our graduates for the past 45 years. Please give them a warm round of applause. At this time, I would like you all to rise, and I invite Kushi Shamsi, a graduating member of the Brooklyn Law School class of 2026, to come forward as Ms. Shamsi will lead us in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Please be seated. Welcome to the class of 2026. Welcome to the alumni parents, alumni spouses, and other alumni relatives of the graduating students seated on the stage. Today, we extend a warm welcome to the family and friends of our graduates and thank them all for the support and encouragement that helped make it possible for their loved ones to become a graduate of Brooklyn Law School. I ask our graduates to give their family and friends a warm round of applause. I am pleased to begin the program by calling on the Dean of Brooklyn Law School, David Meyer, to offer welcoming remarks.
Thank you, Frank. Well, I want to add my own welcome to the family, partners, and friends of today's graduates, both here in this hall and those joining us by live stream. We honor the sacrifices you've made in supporting your loved ones in reaching this momentous day, and we thank you for sharing them with us these past 3 or 4 years. And to the graduates of the class of 2026, congratulations. You've all worked extremely hard to be here today, not only during your time in law school, but through all of your education and working life that leads you now to this stage. And you should be rightly proud. It's worth pausing now to appreciate all that you had to overcome to be here, and to recall just how daunting the milestones that are now behind you once appeared. The first time you were called on in class, your first set of final exams, conquering the rule against perpetuities, Through perseverance and hard work, through your support of one another, through service to clients in our clinics, or to the law school as student leaders, you've enriched our community and made us better. And in doing so, you have transformed yourselves. You leave here not just with a command of legal doctrine, but with the mettle, passion, and leadership to reshape your communities and the world beyond. Indeed, as you walk this stage, becoming alumni of Brooklyn Law School, you are part of a living tradition of empowerment and service. Brooklyn Law School was founded 125 years ago, this coming September. That is a milestone. And it was founded as an engine of social transformation to prepare lawyers from every possible background to lead and transform both the fortunes of their families, but also the communities they serve. At a time when most law schools were highly exclusionary and meant to entrench the status quo, Brooklyn Law School's first classes were comprised mostly of immigrants, first-generation Americans, and first-generation professionals, men and women of every race, religion, and nationality. And they set out immediately to change the world. Graduates in those first year's classes included one who would go on shortly to become a national leader in the fight for women's suffrage, a founder of the Brooklyn Women's Bar Association, an early pioneer for prison reform in California. That tradition of empowerment and service is very much alive today. As graduates walk this stage, some whose parents or family members preceded them as alumni will live out a tradition of hooding their loved ones, reflecting one dimension of the way Brooklyn Law School has transformed families from one generation to another. Yet far more graduates in this hall will be the first in their family to become a lawyer, or to become a professional of any kind, or to graduate from college. At this time, I would like to ask these graduates, if you are the first in your family to become a professional, to please rise and be acknowledged. I also want to acknowledge the ways in which every member of this class had to overcome special obstacles to be here today. Earning a law degree is a daunting achievement under any set of circumstances, but you, the members of the class of 2026, persevered and excelled in the face of extraordinary challenges. You began your studies still in the shadow of the COVID pandemic, and you carried on despite the outbreak of war, first in Europe and then in the Middle East, and the outbreak that has reverberated around the world and through many of our own homes. And you persevered in studying the sanctity of principle, precedent, and candor amid a political climate that has sown daunting division and distrust. Yet, as profound as these challenges have been, they each underscore the importance of your role as lawyers and the urgent need for your passion, your leadership and reason, and your commitment to justice and the rule of law. And through all of these challenges, you have grown stronger. You have not only shown remarkable grit and resilience, but also grace and compassion, wisdom and principle. These qualities have made me enormously proud of you. And they give me every confidence that you will go on to use your talents to make important differences in the world and add to the Brooklyn Law School legacy that will inspire future generations. Finally, in closing, I want to acknowledge a special bond that you share with some of our faculty. First, you are the first class I have had the privilege of welcoming at convocation and then congratulating at graduation. We started together at Brooklyn Law School and have shared the joys and challenges of these past 3 years, and I will always consider myself privileged to be a member of your class. But you also share a special bond with 5 members of our faculty who will be retiring this year after a combined 230 years of service to Brooklyn Law School. You, the class of 2026, are their last graduating class after an extraordinary tenure as path-breaking scholars, gifted and dedicated teachers, and institutional leaders. This occasion, therefore, marks a momentous transition both for our graduates, but also for our institution. And I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge them and ask them, as I call their name, if they would please stand and be recognized. Professor Stacy Kaplow. True to form, Professor Kaplow is working until the last, down on the floor, alongside Professor Mary Ellen Fullerton. Professor Joel Gora. Professor Susan Herman. And Professor Aaron Twersky. To our distinguished colleagues, thank you for your extraordinary dedication and for the incredible legacy that you have gifted to Brooklyn Law School. And to the graduates of the class of 2026, congratulations on your hard-earned achievement.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Clara Goodrich, valedictorian for the class of 2026.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and graduates of Brooklyn Law School's class of 2026. I'd like to structure my remarks around one of my favorite cases from law school, and specifically, a couple takeaways upon which to reflect from this case on this jubilant, overwhelming day of celebration and transition. Plaintiffs waiting for a train to Rockaway Beach. Some of us know where I'm going with this. A man rushes down the platform she's on and jumps aboard a departing train. He's holding a small package that is covered by newspaper. The man looks wobbly, so an employee on the train reaches forward to help him, and another employee pushes him from behind. The package gets dislodged and falls on the train tracks. Then it explodes, because the package was filled with fireworks. The shock of the explosion throws down a heavy set of penny scales many feet away, where plaintiff stands. Then, the falling scales crash down on plaintiff, causing injury. She sues the railroad. Is the railroad liable for negligence? I'm describing, of course, Palsgraf versus Long Island Railroad. It's a Cardozo decision, but the dissent is also very famous, and it's what I'll be discussing today. Judge Andrews' dissent in Palsgraf hinges on the idea of causation. The idea is that there are many, many but-for causes for any one event, and that for the sake of having a well-ordered judicial system, for a cause to sound in negligence, it can't just be a but-for cause. The cause of an injury must also be proximate, close enough based on a rough sense of justice. And Andrews thought the guard's causation, pushing the man which shifted the package, causing the explosion, making the scales fall, yada yada, was a proximate cause of Mrs. Palsgraf's injury. The purpose of my speech today is to encourage you to take Judge Andrews' more sweeping view of what can be a proximate cause to heart. Sitting in this lovely theater today, we have succeeded, and we are each the proximate cause of our own success. Pat yourself on the back. But everyone sitting in this room also contributed to our success. The loved ones above us, the faculty behind me, the friends and family watching us on the live stream, and each other, of course. Paul's graph, olive torts, is about dividing money. At the end of 3L, I don't have too much money to apportion among the people to whom I owe my gratitude. I bought a lot of cans of Coke Zero at Red Table. But not all of life is about apportioning money. This moment is about apportioning non-scarce resources like honor, gratitude, and respect for our hard work. We have all worked so hard. Today, every molecule of my being is so full of gratitude. To Section 18 from 1L, to my twin sister Agnes, my parents, my family, including step and in-law, my husband Jared, my professors, my mentors, my dear friends from law review, and my moot court teammates. When we look to the causes of our success, there is no place to draw an artificial line between proximate and attenuated. We are each woven into the complicated web of our support systems, our hard work, and our striving. To all of these points in our networks, we owe a most hearty thank you. And it would be an oversimplification if I suggested that the things that got us here today were all positive. The causes of our success are, too, the disappointing grades we just had to learn to move on from, cold calls we whiffed that seared that case into our minds for the final, and all the disturbing national, global, and geopolitical current events that set fire to our hearts and made us train that much harder to develop our voices as advocates. Maybe the Paul's graph connection is a bit too cute, but what I'm trying to convey is that from time to time, we ought to reflect on the world expansively, optimistically, and with gratitude in our hearts. I leave you with this second takeaway. As you carry out your festivities today, don't bring fireworks on public transportation. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, thank you. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our 2028 commencement speaker and honorary degree recipient, the Honorable Sparkle Soknanan, United States District Judge for the District of Columbia. Judge Soknanan was born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. After completing her high school studies there, she came to the United States to pursue her higher education. She earned her bachelor's degree from St. Francis College, went on to receive her master's in business administration from Hofstra University before she pursued her JD at Brooklyn Law School. And just 16 short years ago, she stood exactly where each of our graduates finds themselves today on their graduation day from Brooklyn Law School, ready to start her career in the legal profession. What happened for Judge Soknanan between then and now is quite remarkable. Following law school, she clerked for the Honorable Eric Vitaliano on the United States District Court for the Eastern District of New York. She then clerked for the Honorable Guido Calabrese on the United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit. Following those clerkships, she joined the United States Department of Justice through the Attorney General's Honors Program, where she served on the Civil Division's appellate staff. Her next step was a prestigious one, not just for her, but for Brooklyn Law School as well. She clerked for United States Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. During that clerkship, her path with Brooklyn Law School crossed again as she facilitated a visit made by Justice Sotomayor to the law school. To this day, one of the most memorable and best attended events in law school history. In 2014, she joined the Issues and Appeals practice in Washington, D.C. in the offices of Jones Day, where she had an active pro bono practice and where she became a partner in 2020. In 2015, she was the recipient of the Brooklyn Law School Alumni Association Rising Star Award. In 2020, Judge Suknanan returned to the Justice Department as a Deputy Associate Attorney General, where she served until she was elevated to be Principal Deputy Assistant Attorney General of the Civil Rights Division, until her appointment in 2025 to her current role on the United States District Court. As a former president of the Moot Court Honor Society, she has been back numerous times to serve as a judge at our annual Jerome Prince Memorial Evidence Competition, including this year when she served as a judge in the final round. It bears repeating. Just 16 years ago, Judge Suknanan was exactly where you are as a graduate on her graduation day. And the message I hope each of our graduates remembers, and the message our speaker exemplifies, is that the degree that you have worked so hard to attain can take you as far as your career goals and hard work will allow. We are delighted to welcome Judge Suknanan back here again today to address the Brooklyn Law School class of 2026 and to present her with her honorary degree. Please join me in giving a warm Brooklyn welcome to one of our own, Judge Sparkle Suknanan, as I invite her and Judge Suknanan, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Brooklyn Law School, I admit you to the degree of Juris Doctor, honoris causa, and cause the appropriate hood to be placed on your shoulders in token thereof, and I present you with this diploma. We will now hear from Judge Suknanan.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Chairman Akila, for that wonderful introduction and warm welcome. It is so great to be back in Brooklyn. Dean Meyer, distinguished faculty, trustees, administrators, fellow alumni, thank you for the opportunity to speak on such a momentous day. Let me start by saying congratulations, class of 2026. To the nearly 350 of you who make up this graduating class and the many, many proud family members and friends, it is a deep honor and privilege to share this special day with you. I know you know that Brooklyn Law School is special. As I reflect on my time as a student, I am filled with gratitude for all the opportunities and support I received from my professors and school administrators, particularly as an evening student. It is not easy. In my most challenging moments, I turned to so many professors here at Brooklyn. Some of them, like Professor Changer and Professor Brackman-Reiser, are still here. Others are not, like the wonderful and irreplaceable Professor Bob Pittler. They and so many others remain inspirations to me, and so being here today on this stage is incredibly special. Today is special for another reason. My first job after graduation, as you heard, was clerking for the Honorable Eric Vitaliano, who is here on stage. His mentorship has had a profound impact on my career, first as a lawyer and now as a judge. From him, I learned so many lessons that I draw on every day. But the greatest gift he gave me was family. Over the years, Judge Vitaliano and his wife Helen have stood in as parents for me, and their kids have become my bonus siblings. Yesterday marked 1 year since I officiated my very first wedding as a judge when I married his daughter, Abigail. And today, as I give my very first commencement address, his daughter, Hallie, is in the graduating class. Where are you, Hallie? What a special moment this is for all of us. Looking out at all your smiling faces, I still remember sitting in your seats 16 years ago. There are some moments in life that stay with you always, and this was one of them for me. I hope it will be for you too. You are about to embark on an extraordinary journey as lawyers. As you do, I want to share a little bit about my journey and a few words of wisdom that I hope will serve you on yours. First, a little bit about me. When I sat in your seat 16 years ago, I could never have imagined that I would be standing on this stage today. I am an immigrant woman of color, first-generation American. I came to this country from Trinidad and Tobago 26 years ago on my own. I was 16 years old. I left my home, my family, and everything I had ever known in search of a better life. It wasn't easy. First, there was culture shock. Growing up lower middle class on a Caribbean island was vastly different than the gritty urban hustle I found in New York. Second, like many of you, I was the first person in my family to go to college. So I had no idea what to expect beyond what I'd seen on television, watching shows like A Different World, which most of you probably have never heard of. And like many of you, I didn't have the luxury of just going to school. I had to work at the same time. I was already out in the workforce when I decided to go to law school 20 years ago. And to do that, I had to keep working full-time, and I became a part-time evening student here at Brooklyn. That was another first in my family, and it set my course for the future. It didn't take long into starting law school for me to know that I had found my place and wanted to spend my career in the legal profession. When I graduated, I had no idea where my journey would take me as a lawyer. As I look back on my career, I spent my most meaningful years in practice at the Department of Justice, working to uphold the rule of law and protect civil rights. As you know, I also clerked for judges, and I worked at a law firm. Every experience I had shaped the person I am today. Now for the wisdom I picked up along the way. First, find your purpose and hold on to it. This country gave me a better life. It gave me opportunities I could not have dreamed of. And my journey and my struggles gave me purpose and motivated my desire to one day have a career in public service. I went to law school because I saw firsthand and I lived the profound power and promise of the law, how it can transform our highest ideals and values into real protections for real people, how it can change lives. I wanted to fight for the most vulnerable people and communities across our country, including immigrants and people of color like me. Fight to ensure that the opportunities this country gave me are within reach for everyone. Fight to ensure that justice is real for everyone. That same purpose led me to becoming a judge, where I have the privilege of hearing cases brought by people across our country facing their own struggles, seeking their own opportunities, and reaching for their own justice. We each have our purpose. Yours may come from your journey, or from your family's journey, or something else. Sitting here today, you might not yet know what your purpose is, and that's okay. But I urge you to find it. Figure out what drives you and what you stand for. Figure out what you enjoy doing, what fulfills you. And when you find your purpose, hold on to it, because that will carry you through when it gets difficult. I believe that each of you will find your purpose, your place. Wherever that purpose takes you, do not forget where you came from. As I told you, it's been 26 years since I left my home, and my life has changed in so many profound ways since then. But I never forget or lose sight of where I came from. Dean Meyer and Professor Janger and others were at my formal investiture ceremony in the fall, a formal swearing-in ceremony, and they will remember that I chose to open the ceremony with the national anthem played on the steel pan, an instrument invented in Trinidad and Tobago that I played as a child. The food was from a Trinidadian restaurant that my family loves. I wanted my ceremony to reflect me. No matter where your journey takes you, remember where you came from. It will keep you centered. Second, in everything you do, be kind to those around you and to yourself. This is a lesson I learned first from my grandmothers who helped raise me. I'm sure that you too learned it at a young age from someone in your life, your parents or grandparents, or maybe your teachers. I told my 8-year-old that I would be speaking with you today, and I asked him if he had any advice that I should share. He borrowed from Lin-Manuel Miranda and his favorite Broadway show, Talk Less, Smile More. The legal profession is demanding, and it can be hard. Kindness will carry you a long way, I promise. Kindness means listening. The nature of being a lawyer is that you will be on the other side of cases from others taking the opposite position. You've spent 3 or 4 years learning how to be a strong advocate, how to argue your side of things. But remember to listen to the other side. Listening to those you disagree with, and I mean really listening, will make you a better lawyer. And more importantly, it will make you a better person. Kindness also means putting yourself in someone else's shoes. You might have a lawyer on the other side who needs an extension for some reason or the other. Remember that you too might need one down the road. And as the person who's forced to resolve opposed motions for extension of time, be kind to me too. Please try to see things from other people's perspectives. Be respectful and remember that your reputation will follow you. Kindness means making time for your family. Look around you and think of all the people who were there for you during law school and throughout your life. Your family, your friends, your professors. This is your community. These are the people who will be there for you in your hardest moments. Make time for them. Cherish them. My rule has always been, and it always will be, family first. It is not always easy juggling work and family. I have 2 young kids, and I can tell you that it is a constant struggle to balance it all. But it is worth it. I have accomplished a whole lot in my career, but without question, the thing I am most proud of is being a mom. I promise you that there will always be more work, but you will not get back those moments that you miss with your loved ones. So, make time to call your parents. And to all the parents here, you can remind them that I said that. Check on your friends. Make plans to spend time with the people who fill your hearts and fuel your souls. Kindness also means being kind to yourself. Listen when your body is telling you to slow down. Spend time doing things you love. Step away from your computer and take a walk. Remember who you are outside the law before you went to law school. It is important. Third, be bold and courageous in your dreams. If you need someone to push you to dream bigger, she's standing right here. I remember sitting in your seats, feeling a mixture of so many emotions: excitement, relief, astonishment, but also apprehension and pressure. Pressure to succeed, pressure to pave the way for others who would follow in my footsteps. Do not let yourselves be overwhelmed. Find your courage. People say, dream big all the time. I can tell you that being a federal judge was never a dream that entered my mind when I graduated from law school. It came over a long period of time. My dreams evolved, and I had people at every step pushing me to be bold and to reach beyond what I imagined for my life. They did that because they saw in me potential and a willingness to work hard. In the years after I graduated, I worked tirelessly. I left nothing on the table, and when opportunities came my way, even opportunities that didn't quite fit with my vision for my career, I took them. And one door opened another, then another, and another, and here I am standing before you today. So dream. Let your dreams evolve with you as you grow and as your career progresses. Push yourselves and have courage to go in directions that you did not imagine. Class of 2026, thank you for letting me share in your special day. Again, congratulations.
I will now ask that Diane Pennies Edelman, class of 1983, Director of International Programs, join me on the stage to assist with the awarding of the Master of Law degrees for the class of 2026.
Good morning. Brooklyn Law School welcomed its 15th class of LLM students last August. As lawyers trained abroad, they came to Brooklyn Law School to develop a deeper understanding of American law. In addition to achieving that goal, they brought experience with the legal systems from countries around the world into our classrooms, enriching the educational experience of their classmates with their international perspective. And I would add that you can see the diversity of countries from which they come on page 10 of the program. But look later, not now. Chairman Aquila, the LLM candidates of the class of 2026 have successfully pursued the program leading to the degree of Master of Laws. The faculty has found that they meet the standards of excellence and have demonstrated the personal qualities that make them worthy holders of this Brooklyn Law School degree. Will these candidates please rise?
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the degree of Masters of Law with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please come to the stage.
Natalie Naduevi. Charitine Londono. Manar Abdullah. Ruchi Bark. Roman Gimpelovich. Furkan Olain. Furkan Dagdaviran. Bola Olawui. Paola Reyes Rodriguez.
We will now proceed with the awarding of the Juris Doctor degrees. In the coming weeks, we will announce the Latin honors for the class of 2026 on the website as well as by email. The faculty will be selecting the recipients of our graduation awards and prizes, and the complete list of awardees, along with the prizes and award descriptions, will be posted on our website, and the recipients will be notified individually. We are very proud of these honorees and congratulate them on their significant achievements.
Before I begin to read the names of our graduates, I want to mention that some of our graduates will be receiving diplomas from a relative who graduated from Brooklyn Law School and who is seated here on the stage. This is a favorite graduation tradition of ours. Chairman Aquila, the JD candidates of the class of 2026 have successfully pursued the long and arduous program leading to the degree of Juris Doctor. The faculty has found that they meet the standards of excellence and have demonstrated the personal qualities that make them worthy holders of the Brooklyn Law School degree. Will these graduates please rise?
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the degree of Juris Doctor with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated. Now, under the direction of the marshals, I ask the candidates to come to the stage.
Clara W. Goldrich. Kashishi Shamsi. Denise R. Yildirim. Sorry. Haley L. Lansville. Evan R. Oliver. Zoe R. Schacht. Sophia I. Marn. Megal V. Patel. Justin A. Morales. Miles M. Patrikoff. Ian H. Samide. Lauren P. Slippy. Zoe B. Sinkos. Jimena Pinzon. Mary Ellis Bettis. Anya C. Score. Maureen Mar Patnode. Sienna R. Wise, and to assist in presenting the degree is Sienna's mother, who is standing in for Sienna's grandfather, Arnold Slater, class of 1963. Oliver J. Tell. Christopher T. France. Pavitra Anthony. Rebecca Daverin. Teresa C. Kircher. Abigail Fernandez. Jack A. Dolan. Edward Joseph Carey II. Alexander Z. Fogg. Nicholas Quinn Moore Secreta. Evan M. Ragusa. Nicholas Santa Cruz Oyes, sorry. Maya Morsley. Charles Weitzner. Joseph M. Verde. Jackie Jang. Lin Yi Lee. Anna Catherine Young. Remini Sitharaju. Nicole J. Stressbeck. Jacob A. Goldenberg. Elliot P. Belfer. Colette A. Bodenmiller. Catherine A. Fitzgerald, and to assist in presenting this degree is Catherine's mother, Jacqueline M. Fitzgerald, class of 1991. Catherine's grandfather, Christopher Mega, was a member of the class of 1953. Anna R. Cole. Landon O. Bricky. Noah M. Goff. Maxwell D. Kaduri. Morgan Kiedis. Eleanor B. Hartzell. Chelsea Jones. Chandri Shah. Iris J. Park. Se-Yeon Lee. Yuri Lee. Tianchi Ding. Binchi Zhong. Tayyaba Rahman. Athena Karhe Lam. Max Schwartz. Jonathan D. Lentz. Justin S. Kaplan. Lauren L. Clements. Theo M. Gabor. Hector Juria. Ava Hansen. Lauren Doherty. Catherine Louise Benham. Omari Scott. Sydney R. Villanueva. Jeanette Subham-Berdina. Ariana Salhi. William M. Bersani. Severi Nandigama. Zalana M. Lee. Matthew D. Linus. Anna Morelli, and to assist in presenting this degree is Anna's mother, Rosary A. Morelli, class of 1978, and Anna's father, Brian T. Davis, class of 1977. Hong T. Tran. Sorry. Rosie Winchell. Victoria Lafraga. Matthew A. Rose. Ming Wei. Alexander E. Rubin. Daniel E. Stryapko. Sarah N. Kazemi. Ali S. Katami. Bryn M. Clark. Jonathan E. Hanimov. Hannah S. Daskalakis. Lila Chekich. Sybil B. Eckloff. Keziah F. Fletcher. Samantha N. Aronson. Mary M. Blee. Taylor P. Ehrlich. Ethan L. Friel. Michael W. Harrington. Emily M. Winter. Kayla Ryan. Haley M. Stangaby. Allison K. Leung. Mackenzie R. Shane. Kaylee Martinez. Sophia Horan. Haley Lustbader. Hannah Farajari. Grace Kathleen Reber. Vivian Manzopoulos. Kiana Aaliyah Griffith. Sam D. Friedman. Isabella H. Glassman. Abigail S. Gaynor. Jordan R. Baker. Valerie M. Hanna. Sabrina R. Farahani.
Amanda Bard. Jaylang Huang. Carter Cool. Zachary Fernandez. Megan R. Vive. Daniel Hammerschlag. William Montusson. Kate Rolieri. Lindsay J. Singer, and to assist with presenting the degree, Lindsay's grandfather, Stephen Singer, class of 1967. Leah Rudeau. Louise Rabel. Cheyenne S. White. Olivia G. Schatz. Victoria Rose Hodgson. Brianna Facias. Fatima G. Rodriguez. Samantha Lee Buckley. Alexandria N.A. Lindsay. Sarah R. Hamburg. Caitlin A. Connor. Carly A. Goldstein. Brandon S. Campbell. Audrey L. Heckle. Samantha N. Dumas. Sydney R. Wertheimer. Julia Golfo. Jacqueline R. Roshan. Joanna R. Elgara. Kira A. Mangle. Raquel Zohar. David L. Hecker. Selena Vicioso. Nyancy N. Lopez Murojo. Bilal Lagari. Stephanie Victoria Murto. Kaylin Victoria Young. Autumn S. Minya. Jordan Lee Thompson. Haley Mortel. Vladimir Pavlov. Isaac M. Ward. Susan Yegorian. Emily Sheehy. Neil A. Bagelman. Alexandra Frankel. Sophia E. Hartman. Muhannad A. Abdul Qadir. Nicholas A. Cronus. Yiyang Shen. Kayla Chen. Connor F. Dunlap. Olivia Nicole Dinkins. Next, we have Stevie Braverman, and to assist in presenting the degree is Stevie's father, Stephen Braverman, class of 1983. Riley A. Batman. Michelle A. Gutowski. Joshua H. Silverstein, and to assist in presenting the degree is Joshua's father, Paul N. Silverstein, class of 1981. Joe Silverstein. Yuan Catherine Zhao. Mingzi Sun. Yulin Liang Chen. Louis P. Marias Andrade. Brendan M. O'Connor. Matthew D. Schnabel. Benjamin Lesserson, and to assist in presenting the degree is Benjamin's aunt, Jessica Teplitz-Koch, class of 2000. David Shumanov. Isabel E. Laughlin. Joseph S. Quirk. Adam C. Carabinos with Colton. Matthew Balu. And to assist in presenting the degree is Matthew's mother, Teresa Balu, class of 1998. Isabella A. Didio. Rebecca C. Forrest. Jillian Block, and to assist in presenting the degree, Jillian's father, Jeffrey Block, class of 1986. Shawnee Gershon. Peyton Dabby. Taylor A. Blicht. Spencer Barish. Caroline Plea Blackston. Brady R. Ledbetter. Nikki M. Jarakaris. Andrew Newman. Daniel O'Keefe. Julie Catherine Von Lin. Noah Scheinfeld, and to assist in presenting the degree is Noah's uncle, Robert Scheinfeld, class of 1984, as well as her uncle, Stephen Scheinfeld, class of 1985, and a member of the Brooklyn Law School Board of Trustees. Jaden Solomon. Danielle Sharon. Ashley E. Morgan. Abigail C. Switzer. Rudolph Wega. Jared Pitzer. Taran A. Rao. Danella Rivera Moran. Daisy Mendez. Sienna Claire Chapman. Phyllis Wynn. Max J. Barron. Harrison J. Cotter. Aiden J. Flannery. Andrew S. Katz. Christian W. Krug. Zach O. Hoffman. Lucy Pearl Gottfried. Sophia L. Bosiner. Thomas J. Block. Emma N. Soltis. Lauren G. Rush. Gabriela L. Rivas de Leon. Rachel M. Nazar. Megan Via Patel.
Sydney Ann Wall. Phaedra Sakari. Jenny Jinding Da. Yeah. Ziwei Wang, also known as Victor. Junlin Shi. Siwei Zhang. Samantha Sokolsky. Alexandra R. Lazar. Afsana M. Hussein. Emily Day. Tashi A. Berger, and to insist in presenting the degree is her father, David Berger, class of 1989. And I should also say that Tashi is the granddaughter of Margaret Berger, a very long-time member of our faculty and associate dean and great evidence scholar. Vanessa Calderon. Tracy Y. Sway. Christina V. Sabataru. Megan Brady. Megan K. Kachide. Grace Dorr. Julia Kathleen Ferguson. Berta de la Rosa. Yitzhak Fluck, and to assist in presenting the degree is his father, Gershon Fluck, class of 1994. Courtney A. Ulrich. Casey A. Schempf. Seema E. Werner. Lillian R. Schmoker. Christina C. Lynch. Emily R. Osgood. Jamie M. Stevens. Joe M. Massoud. Grace E. Mannion. Danielle Marie Rye. Megan Ruth Samola. Catherine Elise Larson. Mobin Yu Khan. Sophia E. Todd. Michael Klobosky. Alexander R. Joe. Mithun C. Imbula Marie. Jeremy A. Harris. Dylan C. Fine. Adam B. Brandwine. Marshall L. Bergstresser. Zachary A. Fisher. Hattie M. Ackbeck. Jean June. Sophia N. Gianni. Amanda Elizabeth Kayumi Wade. Sabrina Shamroth. Olivia May Zykov. Caroline B. Miller. Sonia M. Paz Canton. Justin C. Murphy. Philippine Marriott. Dylan Masisko. Elizabeth Rona Lebschi. Hannah Sadoon. And this is Victoria Ann Lowry. And to assist in presenting her degree is her soon-to-be father-in-law, Richard Ryben, class of 1979. Mary McGregor. Divya Sethi. Eli J. Capsack. Bristol C. Francis. Rachel Maria Chanderdat. Tatiana C. Argueta. Dorothea C. Hanrahan. Anne M. Fiore. Paige M. Cook. Sean M. Godfrey. Michael J. Havens. Zoe DeVito. Ryan Brown, and to assist in presenting his degree is Ryan's sister, Christina Brown, class of 2024. Francis. Alexander S. Becker. Rogine Panahi. Holly A. Vitaliano, and to assist in presenting the degree is her brother, Michael Vitaliano, class of 2015, and Holly's father, the Honorable Eric N. Vitaliano, Senior U.S. District Judge for the Eastern District of New York. And a longtime former Brooklyn Law School adjunct professor. Taylor J. Mayor. Tobeno Okechi. I knew I would have you. I knew I would have you. Sine Odenton. Kristen Legault. Khalila A. Shabazz. Lisanne Ricketts. Mohammed G. Ali. Dina Bodner. Zara A. Khan. Marina Khan. Shahira Osama Abdallah. Zoe M. Bishop. Shayna Hochberger. Francis. Samantha R. Begelman. Layra Licht. Molly Carter Ruon. Emma Cohen. And to assist In presenting Emma's degree is her cousin, Trish McNeil, class of 1994. Brianna Humphrey. Augusta C. Drumheller. Jermaine M. Harbo. Claire E. Cooper. Abigail Elise Bono. Keon M. Cho. Sierra N. Fernandez. Nyela Kenya Elmore. Ayana Agarat. Deshandi Combs. Nagar Kalaf and Ryan. Ashley L. Faranish. Robert T. Higgins, and to assist in presenting the degree is Robert's mother, Gina Higgins, my former student, class of 1989. Jeffrey K. Chan. Elizabeth Rhymes Chancellor. Kay Kelly. Haley Elizabeth Broik. Madison L. Miralia. Anthony James Hernandez. Rizo E. Bikel. Samantha R. Gold. Daniel J. Chambers. Are you the last? And to wind things up, last and certainly not least, Montserrat Y. Aguilar Navarro. And that's the class of 2026.
Dean David Meyer will now close the 125th Brooklyn Law School commencement ceremony, after which I ask that faculty members and guests on the stage leave the hall first by departing from the stage through the hall, and that students follow the faculty members. I ask that all guests remain in their seats until the recessional is completed. Thank you so much, and congratulations to everyone.
Well, I just want to add my congratulations, of course, to all of our graduates, our newest alumni, and of course to all of their family, loved ones, friends, partners who've supported them and made this possible. Congratulations, and I also hope you will all come back and join us at the law school after this for a celebration there. So hope to see you there, and congratulations again.